Good evening to you, one and all. Shadow Temple of the Zeldathon and AF Crew teams back here with something new. Something that I have very intentionally kept myself in the dark in because all the signals that I have about this game or that we're playing tonight is the sort of signals I get about a game that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. And I know that sounds maybe a little, a little extreme to say before even touching this thing. But every year, it seems, I get one of these games. I get one of these opportunities where a game opens my eyes in a way that I don't otherwise get from other experiences, from other books, TV shows, movies, games, what have you. And so with all of those signals approaching, I'm very excited to introduce 1000xRESIST tonight. Now, again, I don't really know what it's about. I believe it's a narrative-heavy game. I believe that it is fully voiced, so I don't have to do voices tonight, which is good because it otherwise hurts my voice because I finished my first of 4 remaining audiobooks I got to do in 2 months today. And I spoke for 3 hours straight. That was fun. So I'm very glad that I can let the game do a little heavy lifting for once. But yeah, I'm excited for this, friends, and I'm not going to waste any more time here because this doesn't really tell us anything other than to start. So let's start. One last thing, though, just in case. Text language, English, yes, please. Allow skipping voice lines, sure. Zip character background. I just want to make sure if there is an option for subtitles that I do have it on. But it doesn't look like there is one, so I presume that it's going to be fine. That's exactly what we're going to do today. What was the last game that made me feel that way? Ooh, that's a good question. We've had kind of a Tunic kick lately here ever since we played it at Zeldathon. Marissa's been playing it for the past couple days, and it has reminded me a lot of how much I enjoyed that, right? The last game that really hit me, 2023. I love Baldur's Gate 3 to death in 2023, but, it wasn't necessarily that was just a solid game, right? So I think I might have to, rewind back to 2022 or something like that. To think back to, Case of the Golden Idol, I think was maybe that year or something like that, where I really just got pulled in such a way that I didn't expect. But a story like this, it might go all the way back to Disco Elysium for all I know. But no, I'm going to say Tunic. It really pulled me in back in, I think, 2021. Chicory, I also felt pretty good about, and I think that might have been 2021 as well, or perhaps 2022. But all those fantastic games for those reasons. And so, yeah, let's roll into this and see what we're doing. What am I doing for Halloween? Oh, I ain't got that plan yet. Let's get started, shall we? We know nothing, Perry the Platypus. Let's do it.
There's an us with a pattern we are threading.
There is an us with a pattern we are threading. Okay. That voice was not nearly loud enough, so I'm going to do some adjustments here. I'm going to turn up the game. I'm going to turn down the music. Turn down the SFX. And just boost so we get the voice at max.
There's a nearness and its gravity is echoing.
Admittedly, I think this is supposed to be kind of a private prayer, so I don't think it's intentional. I think it's intentionally not. It's supposed to be a little mumbled.
Sister, what are you doing out here? You mustn't interrupt the incantation. You know, this is Mother's time. What is it that cannot wait?
A knife, it seems. Red to blue 6-1 or hair to hair? Hair to hair.
Hair to hair, Mother. I really am. Just like you.
Oh! Oh! Well, we're starting off with something. Okay.
You stole our immunity.
Immunity?
You condemned us to this life. Why do you get to choose who lives and who dies?
Oh, okay. All right, then. Well, that's a starter. If I ever did see one. Chapter redacted. How we doing? We okay? Hello. Wasted to move. Okay. Uh-huh. I can walk too if I so desire. Okay. So it seems we are Stabby McGee over here, who decided Iris was no longer capable of living. It's an interesting start. Let's chat with some folks, maybe. Hello? Would you like to? No? Okay. All right. Something tells me we're gonna learn about. I feel like we're starting the game at the end of the game. You know what I mean? We're gonna know all these people by the end of the game, and this is gonna be really poignant. You're different, but at present we know none of these people. But we will slowly learn, including the woman we stabbed. Okay. Oh! Hello. I see you do not have a floating tetrahedron next to you like I do. Makes it feel like I'm superior. Start a conversation. Here we go.
It's you.
It's me. No, okay.
How are we here? Is this punishment? For what you did. For what I did.
Wait, we're both Watcher? Is it a job? Is it a name?
There is a now, and you are in it.
Okay.
There is a fissure, and we articulate it.
I mean, so far, this is just mostly this.
You're wasting your time on me. If you want me gone, just do it already.
You're right, I am in a bad spot, aren't I?
I'll sneak into this corner over here. Hopefully that's a good spot.
Wait, so now I'm talking on behalf of both of these? My mistakes.
You have sent sisters to burn. We both know the taste. I want you to see from the beginning. There is a then, and you'll receive it. Wait, don't go.
Oh! We're in the Presidium? What's this about? Okay. I also don't like where I am right now either because it feels like the camera wants to cheat us to bottom left of the character. And I feel like I'm just generally within like striking distance of this gal's butt. And so I feel like maybe bottom right is more my style. Sneak myself over here. I think that'll be a little bit better. Before we get started, I love these graphics. Really good game. Yeah. It just kind of looks like I'm staring at her butt the whole time, so I'm fixing that. Have you ever played Beyond Two Souls? I tried. That's a David Cage game about like the woman who's got like a ghost that follows her, right? And it crashed halfway through, and I was so frustrated by the game that I stopped. Like hard crash, and I was like, nope, that's about it. Am I into Dragon Ball? I haven't watched a Dragon Ball episode in probably 15 years, but you know, I think it's pretty cool. You want to become a streamer, Sanadol? If you're still a young teen, you don't know if you can do it or not. The thing I recommend to streamers before they start deciding if they're going to be a streamer is to stream. And I know that sounds maybe counterproductive, but I genuinely don't believe you know whether or not you like streaming until you try it. And it's really not that hard these days to try it. And if it sounds like a lot of work to you to even try it, it's probably not worth it for you. What, in my opinion, is a good game? I am a narrative boy. I want a game that tells me a fascinating story that allows me to participate in it in some interesting method. And so, as long as I receive a game like that, I'm a happy boy. And this game, I believe, is about to be that. Okay. So I think this is the woman we stabbed, right? Did we encase her in resin? Like an insect when she got stabbed, or what's the play here? Hello?
Watcher, wait.
What?
There isn't much time.
I know. Just listen for a moment.
Okay.
I've seen every kind of sister under the inside sky.
Inside sky. Okay. Sorry. I know nothing about this, so I'm collecting pieces as I go, right? So inside sky implies that we are probably in some sort of space? Some sort of interior space.
Whatever thing is standing between you two, put it aside and wish her farewell.
Why didn't she tell me?
Repeat after me. There is no feeling so strong it's worth getting incinerated over.
There's no feeling so strong it's worth getting incinerated over. Do you guys believe that? It's an interesting question. Try Wolf Among Us? I have. I streamed it back in like 2015, 2016 when it first came out. Because I was a big Telltale fan guy at the time.
I'm not repeating that.
Leaving is not easy for anyone. Just be grateful you get to say goodbye.
Okay. Nope.
No, I can't run away from this.
Okay, so we have done something that forces... Yep, okay, all right.
No.
We have done something that has led us to have to go to a thing. Center of Old Town platform, sure. Which way is the correct way, though? Tasks, none. I can do as free as I wish. Nope, not that way.
I have to face this.
Really? They should just tell us which way to go. Maybe they already did, and I don't know, but... Huh. Hello, Angelina. How you doing?
On a warpath, are we?
Hey, healer.
I don't want to talk about it.
We're all on our own journeys. Hecky Grace, I'm on my own journey too. Respecting others' boundaries.
Maybe you need more practice.
Oh!
Okay. Sheesh. I know better than to play with fire. You grow up fast. Got your colors, your first communion soon. This is just another part of life here. I want you to know I'm proud of you.
I'm sorry.
I'm here for you, okay?
Thank you. I want to say, by the way, the voice acting is good. I'm just going to throw it out there. It is good. But some of the voices kind of feel like they're trying to talk in their microphones without disturbing their neighbors. And I can't get it out of my head. Like, they're like, geez, well, I mean, do your best out there. You know, you're about to get things done. I'm really proud of you, but hey, be careful. Does their outfit color indicate job? I mean, so far, every person the healer has been pink, the knower has been purple, we're blue, and we're the watcher. I guess we can find out if this person has a distinct job or not as well, although, man, they're the coolest look in the bunch. Bang Bang Fire. Is that a job title? Can I get that one? Maybe I don't want it. I'll find out.
Really? You too?
Organisms never know when they are on the cusp of reincarnation. Why? Because the smaller the enclosure, the bigger the breakthrough.
I guess?
Just as Fixer bids farewell to this existence, a new life blooms for her on the other side.
As Fixer? Okay.
Thanks, BB.
Okay, so maybe we're talking about... Maybe there's somebody that died recently? That kind of sounds like it, right?
You're welcome.
We're talking a lot about, like, death, and I think we initially kind of leaned towards the fact that it was maybe... That were based on the death of the person that we caused at the beginning of the game there. But it kind of feels like more maybe we're going to a funeral here. It's very giving giver vibes. Giving giver vibes. Like the giver, I get you. Fixer.
I stepped onto the tracks one time. You remember that? I ran and ran. You chased after me. I didn't think you would.
You were reckless.
I liked it. I kept running. I thought, we're gonna run all the way to her. All the way to the other side.
The train could have come at any time.
But it didn't.
That's not the point.
We ran for what seemed like hours, right? We went so far. But somehow we ended up right back here.
Huh? You ran, and then you ended up in the same place again?
How is it that these tracks twist around differently? A closed loop that only opens when the All-Mother allows it.
Interesting.
Fixer.
Took you long enough.
When were you gonna tell me?
Now? Come on, cut me a break. I'm not good at goodbyes.
So Fixer's leaving, it sounds like.
But you told everyone else?
Yeah? So? You're here now, aren't you?
I am.
Different approach, same result. It's fine.
What am I supposed to say? Don't you dare come back. Why do they say that?
Who knows? Some old thing.
I was trying to figure out what her helmet said, and it says, "Don't F with me," which indicates that she's a tough one. You know, she doesn't care about the rules and nothing. But also, saying the word would be too much. That would be a bridge too far, and I'm sorry.
Well, don't you dare come back. You've made it. There's nothing here for you anymore.
Guess not.
You'll be with the All-Mother. She's called for you. What more can a sister ask for?
Interesting. So it sounds like there's an All-Mother, some sort of central power figure, and all of these girls are looking to like ascend to her. But it seems like maybe a situation where you don't come back once you ascend, which always goes well with dystopian media. Let me tell you what. Anytime you're not allowed to come back, oh man, it's usually because they all die immediately.
Yep. Time to help Mom kill some occupants.
Okay. So now it sounds like maybe there's some sort of exterior war happening.
It will be a relief to fulfill your purpose.
You're not jealous?
My time will come.
Do you think we can really do it? Live on the surface again?
On the other side, promise me you won't be so reckless.
Okay, so there we go. We're underground. there are things on the surface that have taken over, and I guess we're just surviving.
Hey, I was gonna live it up.
It'll be much easier to without me,
That's not what I said.
but it's what you meant. It's okay. I know I'm not you.
I finally get to see how this train works. It's been driving me nuts this whole time. How does it switch? What makes it turn the right way? It seems simple from far away, but the closer you get, it keeps going and going.
You like that kind of problem, don't you?
Seems like it. I'll text.
You know you can't.
I'm not one for rules.
Train is departing, sisters.
You should go.
Yeah. Don't want to miss this one.
So it sounds like our friend Fixer is going off to war. Probably a one-way trip.
Watcher! Don't forget to clean up that shit under your bed.
What? Wait, what about my bed? What'd you do?
I won't.
Okay. I hope it's not literal shit. You go in there and it's like, God damn it, Fixer. Why'd you do this to me? Chapter 1. Yeah, it's the only swear they're allowed. It's true. After that, no more. None. Ah! Agreed.
Watcher, can you hear me?
I can now.
I can.
You made it through. How do you feel?
Head hurts.
Try to focus. Today is the day you finally enact your function.
My function. Okay.
I'm ready to serve.
I see your resolve, Watcher. But be warned. Communions can be disorienting.
Next year, you thought it was the Lost comic? No. How dare you?
These memories belong to her, and in here, you will not be yourself. Others will see you as the All-Mother.
Nowhere said people used to have names.
Boy, okay. Again, we're getting a lot thrown at us real quick. So we're pulled into the memories of the All-Mother, who seems to be sitting at a pretty classical, like, school desk. And we're pulled into a time when people had names. Now it seems we're going back to, like, medieval Europe, where everyone just had, like, Smith or Cobbler.
It's true. These names were opaque keywords, a relic from a different time.
Opaque keywords. What a way to describe a name. To be like, yes, Timothy Blossif is just an obscuring way of knowing that they were a programmer.
The All-Mother's name was Iris.
Okay.
Iris.
Watcher, I want you to find
Watcher and
me in the
Iris, I see how it
gymnasium.
is. See how this is.
It is a gathering place for recreation, north of where you are.
Understood.
Perform your function faithfully, Watcher, and one day you may follow in Fixer's footsteps and behold her.
It is the Somnium Files. Fruit never expires. I'll be meticulous.
Hair to hair.
Hair to hair, sister. See you on the other side.
Oh, so I did get that right. Hair to hair, huh?
Grace to the All-Mother.
Grace to the All-Mother.
Okay. Angelina Barclay, you are getting as much information as I'm getting. I do not know. Oh, I don't have control over the camera this time. Blackboard.
What are these functions?
All the different names, huh? Oh, that's true. That's true. Because I said it, maybe that's what they say now. That's fair. Vivi, Kodai, Angela, Christine, Laura, Connor. Ava's the only one not crossed off.
These are names, Watcher. Unique strings assigned to people, animals, and objects of affection. They're irrespective of function.
God, I love the secretary voice. It's so cute. I feel like it's going to say things to me later that will be extremely less cute. But right now, it's pretty cute.
Curious.
Phone.
This device is operational.
A primitive machine. I believe this one belonged to the All-Mother.
These are her voice recordings?
Let's take a listen. Starts here. 10th month, day 27, 2046. You tap the screen.
I'm having a bad allergic reaction to the medication. It gives me a headache and makes me bleed at all the wrong times of the month.
Oh, man. Tough business. November.
The flood is lasting a lot longer this season. I'm cutting my own bangs in the bathtub again.
It kind of sounds like the All-Mother was just kind of a pretty standard high school girl. You tap the screen.
It's 2 a.m. and I'm eating lapchung cold from the fridge. I tried dancing in front of the mirror to see what I look like from behind. Hard to tell.
What? Sure, great. Is she recording like audio diaries about herself?
Guanine, adenine, thymine, cytosine.
Let's go! The basic elements of DNA!
Gua, ad, thi, psi. Gua, ad, thi, psi.
The GTs team up, or the GCs team up, and the ATs team up, and then sometimes they get in reverse mode. And based on those four pieces, you can literally build a human being.
A single chromosome has anywhere between 50 million and 250 million base pairs. Spent all of Block B online shopping for a new personality. Free shipping. Maybe to arrive just in time for the dance.
Like a wardrobe, or whatever.
I've never heard her voice before.
Okay. How to program a human with only 4 proteins. Evolution hates him. Check out how he made humans with this one weird trick. Okay. Ooh, lockers.
Secretary, what is this?
A combination locker for the safekeeping and securing of student possessions.
Such as? Please, be more specific.
Learning squares, studying cubes, powders and minerals for beautification and personal items of sentimental value.
You know, learning squares. But my personal favorite, studying cubes.
How does it work?
A password made of numbers and directional choreography.
There must have been rampant theft.
Either that or rampant distrust.
That's more accurate, I would say. Most people weren't that interested in your textbooks.
I feel sorry for them.
There's something in the way. I can't get through. I guess I'll go this way. It said north of my location.
There's someone up ahead.
Oh, there is someone up ahead. You okay, bud?
You were a student here. It looks like it was a nice school. It all seems like an eternity ago, doesn't it? The world has changed, but you look like you haven't aged a day. You're a natural, Iris.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm just a grunt. Why else would he bring me along? I'm here to protect you. I'm disposable.
Okay, so this isn't just dystopia, or like a weird memory of this school. It sounds like something is going down with this school. The fact that there's just a soldier dude here.
When is this?
Lost track of time already. What does time feel like to you? Do we all look like we're moving slowly? How does it feel to know you're going to outlive us all?
So the All-Mother, aka Iris, must have had something going on with her early on that made her the special.
What are you doing here?
This was your idea. I don't know how you convinced him. Honestly, I don't want to know.
Huh. Intriguing. Okay, I can go downstairs, but I'm gonna stay on the second floor to start, just in case.
What is this mechanism?
This machine dispenses flat and tubular sponges for leakage.
You know, for plumbing purposes.
They leaked?
Red, I believe.
And the All-Mother too?
Quite possibly.
Why?
Ancient feminine biology.
Secretary, you're blushing.
No, I'm not.
Sure.
They leaked! Let's see here. But in addition to that, they also are indicating that these modern humans are different enough that that's no longer a thing. Which is something. Hello?
Iris, come on. You can tell me. Why did you really want to come back here? Is this about that girl you draw all the time?
I don't have any answers.
Do you remember when I was young? I used to have a crush on you. Now here we are. I look older than you. You may be frozen in time, but your eyes have dimmed. Please don't do anything you'll regret.
Okay, so it sounds like something real bad happened to the world. And Iris is, again, a special, but it has to be soon enough to where she was young that she could go back to the school, but everyone's like, I can't believe it. Why'd you come back here?
What is this metal square?
An assortment of materials and tools used for giving emergency treatment to a sick or injured person. Tools included gloves, safety goggles, gauze, assorted bandages, shears, medical tape, masks.
So this is a kit for healing?
Precisely.
Rather small for such an important function, don't you think?
I concur. Foolish, if you ask me.
Everyone should carry a full hospital with them at all times. Very important. Bed. A bed in the corner. The sheets smell rancid. You squint. You notice a discolored imprint of a figure. A small torso with arms and legs. This is where a boy student lay, the first to exhibit symptoms. They must have mistook the tears for sadness. They must have quickly run out of beds. Uh-oh! Do we got ourselves something of a pandemic? Because that's what it sounds like. Sounds like we got ourselves some sort of nasty disease that took over the world. Good thing we'll never experience that in our lifetimes. Anyway.
Iris, you can play the piano, right? Why don't you ever play for us? You and your clones should start a band.
Okay. I will say, I appreciate the game is not like... The game's doing a good job of feeding us, just kind of tube feeding us this info, but not just slamming it into our face, right? They're doing the good exposition where they're just world building through conversation, right?
Iris and Iris and Iris. How's that for a name? The Iris 50.
What about the Iris 1000?
There's definitely enough of you. You'll be the last act on Earth, so who cares if you're good?
I already have a function.
Mimi really has you wrapped around her finger, doesn't she?
Mimi?
Mimi?
Oh, don't play dumb. It's an open secret.
Okay, well that's new.
Maybe I could be your manager. I bet that would make Mimi jealous.
Okay, so it sounds like the various people I've already talked to have other things to say, too. So I should go back and chat with each of them as I go, because apparently there's more, including maybe the first aid kit.
A healing square. Too small.
I like that indication there. That's gonna be her memory of this this first aid kit. A healing square, too small. I like the too small.
Please, don't do anything you'll regret.
It sounds like everyone's just has like one thing to say to me. Go away. Yep, absolutely. Give us questions and then
It all seems like an eternity.
Okay. Yeah, they all just kind of have like a kind of statement. Let's go downstairs. I think it's high time we go to the first floor. So yeah, to kind of catch people up here, to the best of my knowledge, we are a clone of someone named Iris, aka the All-Mother. We have ourselves a job, a designation, a function known as the Watcher. As Watcher, it seems like maybe we're delving into All-Mother's past. And in the past, it seems that there was some sort of pandemic that took over the world in such a way where maybe cloning somebody was necessary. Perhaps.
Your suspicions were correct.
My suspicions?
Yes. There is an abnormally high density of the virus here. But why? Why here?
A coincidence, maybe.
Perhaps. There were no visual sightings of occupant activity before we landed.
Oh yeah, and also all the clones are currently living in an underground space where there's some sort of war against occupants on the surface. We don't know anything about that. Watcher's like a detective or an archivist. I imagine more archivist, although I imagine we are going to play more as a detective. Does that make sense?
What is the significance of this place?
Like, it's our job to observe and collect. But we're going to use that for other tasks.
I'm not sure.
We'll analyze these samples further when we return.
You're bringing some back with you?
Iris, this was your idea, remember? You wanted to try something different? Well, we're trying something different.
Okay. Knowers would be the archivist. Are we just the collection of information then? Can't get to him from over here. But then how? How to speak? Maybe I'm not meant to talk to everyone. What are the controls? Just in case. WASD, look, interact, time jump. Zip, waypoints, sprint walk. Oh, okay, I see. There's a lock on that on the time jump right there. That's what I keep running into by accident on the left side there. Got it. And I can't jump. And there are no waypoints to work around. So I'll just have to deal. This is just called temperature days. Is there a movie about this game? No, so far as I know. This is like a small indie game. I don't think anybody's going around making movies about this yet. Knock first. Knock knock. No? Okay. I'm sprinting. Just in case we missed something along the way. Yeah, look at this hallway. A dead basketball? How sad. A deflated basketball.
Once a sphere, for recreational purposes.
Too many facets for its own good.
Is that it's a little like wolf statue? Interesting. Boy, this place keeps going, doesn't it? Made by Blumhouse? No. I mean, maybe eventually, but not right now. A thick, hard-covered book, water-stained. In it, pages and pages of faces and squares. You carefully flip the pages. They dissolve in your hands.
A picture book.
Based on my knowledge of high school memorabilia, this appears to be a yearbook. A collection of visual and textual details about every individual that was enrolled at this establishment.
She knows what a book is, but she didn't know what the purpose was.
For what purpose?
To remember.
Each face is different.
Yeah.
This is how it used to go.
That's something she's not familiar with, as you can hear.
Well, that seems unnecessary.
How unnecessary for everyone to have different faces. Why not everyone have same face? Same face would be easier. Why have different face? Or games announced by a trailer by Blumhouse. Now, this is I don't actually know if I've ever played a game by this publisher or not, but I've definitely this is like almost like a debut game for this developer, but I could be wrong.
A picture book. Each face noisy.
Noisy. She really doesn't like that they're all different faces. They did eliminate periods. That is a win, I suppose. Wood planks. Vivi, Hussein, Christine, Kodai, Natalie, Laura. Oh. I see. Remember all those names that were on that chalkboard that were all crossed out? Periods like in a sentence? Yep. They got rid of punctuation once and for all. Unnecessary. Inefficient. No, they're talking about menstruation. Yeah, no, all these names, I believe, are crossed out on that board except for Ava's.
Secretary, what is this?
Bodies, presumably. In the ground.
What? In the ground? What, are they going to hear you?
In the ground. But why?
It's common for people of this time to bury their dead.
And not incinerate?
Correct.
It must have been laborious.
Yes. It's kind of part of the gig. And also part of a tradition to ensure that it didn't infect anything. But, you know, that too. What type of game is this? Story. Narrative. It's mostly a game where we run around and we click on things and we talk to people. May not be a game for everyone, but it is a game for me. I'll tell you that much. Samantha, Ryan, Charlotte, Elizabeth, Connor, Remy. Okay, yeah. Still no Ava. That may not mean much, but it is something.
I remember seeing a picture of this gym in the news.
Not Ava, but EVA. I guess Eva? We are not Ava. We are what I believe to be a clone of a woman named Iris. We don't know who Eva is. It was just there's a blackboard in the original classroom we started in that had all of those names crossed out. But Eva was still not crossed out and does not have a grave over there.
There was some sort of school event, correct? It was the perfect spreader scenario. I couldn't believe it when I first read it. Everyone got sick. Everyone but you.
The All-Mother is blessed.
It's a little interesting that a lot of these have. So I read a little bit about the game in terms of like its creation, and I guess they have like a really strong Asian Canadian cast for the purposes of this game. But interestingly, we've now run into like 2 or 3 voices that are what I think that's like either really northern Britain or straight up Irish accents in the mix there too.
Speaking in the third person again. With each passing day, your condition seems more and more like a curse. There will be no easy way out for you, Iris. No relief. Think of me, will you? 1,000 years from now, when your only hope is a scalpel of your own.
A scalpel of your own. Is that Scottish?
I used to envy you. What's changed? Surprising things come with age.
gym door, but there's an error.
There's no data here, Watcher.
Aw, man.
Why?
We can only experience what the All-Mother has experienced.
Right.
Or dreamt.
Or dreamt. Oh boy.
Then where is Principal?
Principal must be waiting for us in another time period. We will need to find connecting memories to reach her.
I guess she's not taking it easy on me.
Principal is only ensuring that you learn. I'm sensing a strange entity on the rooftop of this school. They may be the key. We should seek them out.
Agreed.
I don't know. I really like the secretary voice. Is that, like, it almost sounds like a child. It just sounds extremely authentic. And I don't know. It's kind of fun. Just checking around. Zoom. Zoom. I'm so fast. I'm so speedy. Look at me go. Ah! Scary. Even though I'm pretty sure nothing can hurt me. It's still kind of scary. Someone who's used to doing VA for child characters. But it feels like it's not... Because, you know, when I think about, like, people doing voices for child characters, it's like women in their 30s doing voices for, like, you know, 8-year-olds. But this has got the energy of, like, I don't know, a child just doing, like, a robot voice. Hello?
Someone left a drawing here. It kind of looks like the ones you draw back home.
Did I already talk to you? I don't think I did. Well, you definitely have not been in this hallway.
I told them it's not safe here. It's reckless. What if an occupant appears?
The surface is dangerous. Return immediately.
I can't believe it. Are you making fun of me, Iris?
Making fun? No.
The joke there is, of course, the fact that I'm pretty sure Iris dragged them all here.
Stop trying to play me. Make our lives easy and stay out of harm's way. Do you understand me?
So everybody here, I think, is directed to keep Iris safe.
Okay.
I'm not in the mood today, Iris.
Beware of bird. Uh-oh. maybe I don't want to go that way then. Maybe that way is bad. Going anyway, though. Oh boy, there's more going on.
I hate pigeons. Useless animals.
Mm-hmm.
I was afraid I'd see something like this.
What? Peppermint Patty? Sure. Oh, there is like a pigeon there. Weird. I can't interact with it, though. Oh, that's a big one. Why is it so big? Pigeon Prime? What? Yep.
This must be an adult pigeon.
The implications of that sentence are severe. Have we only ever met child pigeons? Is this what happens if pigeons live long enough? Is this the result of perfect pigeon?
Life is disgusting.
Hello, young one.
Hello.
Humans. How nostalgic. A human cared for me once.
You remember her?
They're like goldfish. They just keep growing.
Of course. How could I forget? Eat up. Eat up. May I ask you something, human? What is violet, emerald, and pewter?
They are your colors.
I see. What are colors?
Different kinds of light?
Yeah, how do you describe what a color is?
I understand now. Violet, emerald, and pewter. These are human names for light.
That's about right.
Her colors were... We live on for her.
Cool. Good job, Pigeon Prime. Proud of you. I'm a little nervous about all the blood, though. Just a little nervous about all the blood.
A strange artifact.
It appears this is where nourishment was ingested, digested, and discharged.
Not all in the same bowl!
A half-hollow sphere for holding.
In the past, humans regularly consumed solid forms.
Gross.
Well, we can't leave it there.
Solids. Gross.
What? We don't get to hear about digesting and discharging? Excuse me. All right, we got to restart the game, friends. I got to get all 3 endings. What were options? Dan noodle, tasty, delicious, love it. Beef noodle, chicken waffle, cheeseburger, pita sandwich, and Vietnamese sub. I think that's a pretty good lunch special. I appreciate all the different options right there available to us. I could go for a bowl of Dan noodles. That would be pretty nice. I want some little spice in my life. Excuse me. Vietnamese subs are also good, though. I mean, what are those? Banh mi's? That's true. Why? What is she doing with her teeth if she doesn't, chew food? Like, what's she up to with them chompers? Or people talk on floor 2.
On edge. Please cooperate.
What would you like me to do?
We're not your playthings, Iris. You're not better than us.
You're mad.
I'm not.
You are.
Just hurry, please. I don't like it here. Reminds me of too many unpleasant memories.
All right, extending the community challenge. Does it end today? Did it already end? Hold on. Take a look. Let me check how long it's been running and how many streams we did, because though I do always want to give an opportunity to win it, I also need to occasionally not have you guys win, or else it gets very expensive for me. It does not tell me how long this has been running. Considering I read it for like 22 days or something like that, but also considering the fact that I definitely missed a lot of streams, why don't I just pump in another like 4 days? But that's the only extension I'm doing. 4 days, not a minute longer. Is that fair? Is that good? Is that all right? Anyway. Oh, you still want to chat?
Please hurry.
They never actually want to chat again. I just like checking in with them. There's a room in here, right? Can't get in. Is that a Christian cross over there?
A relic of their worship, sometimes worn close to the body.
They worship the All-Mother as well?
A father.
A father? How can that be?
There are no fathers!
A father written into scripture.
Was this god as benevolent? As great as her?
Ooh, let's fight some gods.
There were in fact multiple gods at this time. Competing factions.
That sounds messy. Confusing.
You're not wrong.
A bureaucratic nightmare, no doubt.
Yep, that's the problem. The problem with all is paperwork, certainly. Anyway.
A messy shape.
Too many corners. All-Mother, only one corner. Okay, I think it's time to ascend to the 3rd floor. I love her observations about these things. Healing square, too small.
So this is why we're here.
Johnson the 50.
You almost had me, Iris. Your theory about socialized immunity? What an elaborate lie. Also, I'd bring you here to light candles.
A reason?
It must be important.
I get the call for ritual. Each and every one of us, we've lost people too. But you've put dozens of lives at risk. Not least of which your own. I hope you've enjoyed your little excursion. You will not have another one.
Oh
for
boy.
a very long time.
You are unkind.
Just you wait.
So it seems like... Okay. Just gonna go back inside real quick. I actually decided I don't want to be here anymore. Fine, I'll go. Yeah, that was the first named soldier. What was it, Jonathan the 50? Or Jonathan 50? Man, if this is their god of the era, too messy! Zhao's picture.
Iris, is that you? It's me, Zhao.
No, you're a picture.
I'm so relieved to see you. I've missed you.
So this is the memory of Iris, right? So even if it's a picture, which the watcher here is very much recognizing as a picture, this is perhaps hearing Iris's sort of inner monologue of this character, this memory. Hey, Pro Springtrap, how you doing?
Let me guess. You finished with straight A's. Did you get into that expensive school? How's that boy you like? Do you still like him?
I want to get inside the gymnasium. Can you help me do that?
The gym. One of my favorite moments with you happened there. That loud music, everyone dancing together, and seeing you laugh for the first time, it was worth it. Don't you remember?
I'm sorry, no.
What about this? Let me help. I'll send you back to that time, and we can meet each other all over again, back when I had a body.
Watcher, this is strange. I am reading multiple Zhao entities all of a sudden.
That sounds like a problem.
Multiple? What do you mean?
Unless we had a very common name in high school.
Come visit again when you remember everything. Bye-bye.
Whoa. Okay. So we were at time frame 0. Now we're in time frame -2. We skipped past -1. Here's 0. And here's -2. Day of the dance. Angsty student.
Iris, don't ever speak to me again.
Got it.
What? What did I do?
Now that my video has over 2 million views, I don't need you anymore.
There's a lot to unpack here.
I walked into the mountains. I saw it with my own eyes. The body, it spoke to me. Don't you see? This is our moment to be more. No more meetings, no more jobs, no more debt.
This sounds a little culty.
None of it. Their arrival will free us all.
Their arrival.
I strike their pose.
It's not much of a pose. It's just kind of you standing with your arms out.
They look so majestic in that video. Do you think they're real?
I've never seen one in person.
You think they're dangerous?
Stay away. Far away.
A visitor? An alien? Exciting.
Oh, that's an interesting thought. Yeah, let's take a look at his pose there. Okay. Yeah, I see it. I see what's going on there. That's fair.
I hope they don't hurt us. Spare me and my sister and my mom and my dad. Are they why people are getting sick?
Okay, so people are already getting sick at this point.
Did you see the footage? Where do you think it came from?
What did you see?
A huge body.
The occupants.
Huh? Is that what they're called?
They walk the surface in my time.
They're walking around now? Are they friendly?
Imagine if if like a fellow classmate said that to you. They walk the surface in my time. You mean like today? Like Pacific Coast time? Anybody else want to have a chat? I think we're cool.
Iris, don't tell me you're here to join them.
I'm here to observe.
Specifically, keeping in mind, though, that this is year 2047. Actually, I can't remember if there was a year attached to the to the quote unquote year, like zero time.
Good. I am all for freedom of worship, but this is unhealthy.
We worship the All-Mother.
The All-Mother, is she some kind of internet star?
She is a god.
Oh, jeez, when the kids get so zealous. I've lived through some strange events, but a glowing red body the size of a building. You can't believe everything you see.
Zero Day was the Lost comic. That's right.
I need to get past you.
Sorry? No. No can do. We're keeping these kids isolated.
This voice, by the way, actually does sound familiar. I've been watching the Grumps play Danganronpa V3. This sounds like an extremely understated Kokichi, which what's the name of his actor? Someone else can look it up.
We don't want them to mingle with the rest of the student body.
Okay, so these kids are isolated. Does that mean they live up here now? Do they not go to school anymore?
Look at them.
They're scared.
I've got to stay impartial for the school paper, but between you and me, they're a bit out of it.
I mean, I don't think that's an unfair thing to say.
You see that guy?
Derek Stephen Prince, but I don't think he's in this.
He claims to have met one of those aliens in person. I'm waiting here for an interview.
I want to leave.
Sorry, Iris. I was told to help keep everyone here.
Why?
How did I get roped into this? I'd rather be prepping for the dance tonight. I'm such a good dancer.
Then go do the dance.
I can't let you through, Iris. If only I could change time.
If only. I see. I see what they're saying to me. I get it now. I don't have to change. I don't have to be on this rooftop and change time. I can just do it now.
I don't like the look of this.
Aha, see, they found more. You were worried, Iris, but they found more than just the healing square.
My brother's so stubborn.
I've never met a boy before today.
My brother's so stubborn and dying. I have never met a boy.
Well, count yourself lucky. Please don't tell anyone it was him. We have enough trouble at home already.
It's certain. I should have it by now. Why do I feel fine?
Iris, don't come in here. Someone is sick.
Your healer.
That's very kind of you to say, but I'm being serious.
That is interesting, though, that that whatever society has developed post whatever this is has maintained some of these characters as a sort of like eternal role, right? Because you're absolutely right. The healer does look a lot like this school nurse.
He's been attending school for days, hiding his sickness. Why are we all not sick yet? Maybe we can stop it before it's full blown.
You're missing some essential tools. You'll need something to absorb the water. It leaks from the eyes until it's all gone. Bodies have so much water.
That is correct. We're made out of a lot of it. Is the implication that we just kind of leak out? And they said they weren't used to leakage.
He has been crying all day. I'll look into it. Thank you, Iris.
Oh God, Iris, you've changed, or Watcher, you've changed the course of history.
I'm dead.
I mean, eventually. So to us all.
I'm kidding.
That's tomorrow, me.
Not funny. People are scared.
I'll be fine. I'm young.
Your eyes are watering.
So what? You never seen someone cry before?
I have. Many times.
So the implication sounds like there that... Boy, that's tough.
I must have it by now.
Anybody else want to
We
chat?
should call off the dance.
You should call off the dance. My God, are you serious?
Spray sanitizer all over.
Everyone's dying of this crying disease, and you're like, let's go to the dance. We're smarter than that, right? We wouldn't still hold oh, no.
I saw Zhao lock themselves in there. Oh, God. I need to practice. My piano teacher is going to kill me.
Is Navi my cursor? Nah, it's secretary. Cool. That's fun. I like that.
They're hiding. Is it a game or is there danger? Please share.
When I'm scared, I sweat so much.
So it is danger.
You are acting funny, Iris.
Survive at all costs.
No worries. The instruments won't hurt me. It smells funny in here, though. Maybe I just won't say a single word all year. Or the rest of my life. Let's go to the food court after school. I promise I won't tell any of your friends.
Oh, God. Where am I? How did I... What? Where? Help! Oh, God. Oh, this is a giant piano. You're right. They're cascading upon each other pianos.
The piano consists of 88 keys. Each key is attached to a hammer that strikes a string. These strings resonate at specific frequencies. Most pianos use a tuning system called 12-tone equal temperament, which carves an octave into 12 steps.
Sure.
You hated the piano.
Oh, what did the piano ever do to you, Iris?
It was an ugly, rigid instrument. One day, you watched a friend pluck a string of a guitar. With every pluck, the sound was different. Complex. When you tried to play a song together, the piano sounded wrong. After they left, you took the instrument apart. Maybe you could get at the strings, you thought. When your parents discovered that you had damaged the piano by accident, they hit you. After all, they were still paying for it.
Okay. That is a reason to hate pianos.
As an adult, you recalled this incident. You vowed that you would never make something without a keen sense of chaos.
Interesting. So the piano tour was too perfect, too orderly. That's an interesting element having to do with especially music. Because, yeah, the piano, since the piano has those different kind of structures, they are all inevitably going to have just a very, or you can perfectly tune a piano pretty much, right? But any other instrument that's not the piano, for the most part, has to, or especially like woodwind-based instruments and things like that, have to tune to one specific reference point. And all the other notes are going to be slightly off. But can you tune a fish? Ah! Yeah! Okay, I understand. Time slows. Gotcha. So I can kind of do like a whole like zoomy thing. Where's my ultimate destination is what I'm wondering. What's the plan? Where am I supposed to go? There we go. It's just kind of floating around in distinct memories, huh? Here we go. Now we're back. So this must be Iris. This must be us. This must be the original, right? We keep seeing whenever the All-Mother, aka Iris, is like depicted, she always has this almost like halo signature above her, right?
Your 男朋友. He's cool.
Huh? Who?
Oh, you know who. The one in the bathroom. You are always skipping class to meet him. You like him.
What? No?
You don't like him?
You don't know anything, Zhao. He's not my boyfriend. And even if I did like him, there's no reason he'd like me.
Uh-oh.
Iris, you are crazy. There are so many reasons. You never smile with your teeth. Except when you're thinking about food. And
What a way to put that.
when you are sad, you like to untie your hair and then tie it back up over and over again.
Zhao knows a lot about her, doesn't she?
And you always smell like lavender and strawberry pocky. If I were him.
There's no way I could have a boyfriend. Ugh, my mom would lose her shit. She's always losing her shit.
Oh, but your mom is so nice. She gave me new clothes.
You don't know what she's really like. My mom is a coward.
Why do you say this about to your mom?
My parents were there, you know? All the ugliest things they saw with their own eyes. But one night, my mom packed all her things and forced my dad to flee with her. They abandoned their friends, their family, the cause.
The cause?
Not like your dad. He stayed. Your father was different. But my mom, she's the weakest person I know.
Well, at least your mom is alive.
Watcher, you did it. We're back.
Don't talk down to me. Go on.
I'm detecting more Zhao entities in this time period. We should continue looking.
Anything else?
I didn't mean to offend.
It's okay, Secretary.
We'll talk about it when we get home.
Oh, Secretary's in trouble. I got trapped. Help, 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 help.